Good morning, everybody. It is Saturday, June 6, 2020, and it is time for the weekly mukbang. Those of you who were with me last night know I knocked out some very nice scones here. Give you a look at them. And I have to say that they visually they turned out great, nice and brown on the bottom. So I'm going to enjoy one of these this morning. Just the right mix of softness and also creaminess. These were made with heavy cream, whipped cream, no butter or anything in it. Flour, salt, sugar, whipping cream, a little bit of vanilla, and some baking powder. What an easy recipe to make. Just get it moist enough that you can roll it out and then cut it like a pizza. Separate it, put it on the plate, and bake it. And I did add some raisins to it too, which kind of spikes it up a little bit and increases the chew factor. One thing I would recommend, if you're going to make scones and you're going to put cherries or raisins, things, use a piece of parchment paper on top of your baking pan, because the raisins tend to caramelize and they want to stick to the pan even if you spray it. So this to me is the intersection of ease of making and a real breakfast treat, meaning these should only take about 5 to 10 minutes to put together, and you have a baked good that is just amazingly tasty. I actually prefer scones over biscuits myself, just because of the ease of making. Biscuits require a little more of a delicate touch on them, and they're not as easy to make as people think that they are. You hear me smacking my smacking my lips, so these are just delicious. These are just really delicious. You can see I put a little butter on top of them too. So these are the raisin cream scones. Very easy recipe. I ended up baking them with the baking powder. They rise a bit. I ended up baking these about 20 to 25 minutes because they were good size scones. You see the raisin in there. Delicious, absolutely delicious. What really makes it nice is the brownness on the bottom. It's got a little bit of an initial crunch, and then it's soft in the middle. So it gives a good, what I call across the board texturing here. I can't say it's flaky because scones aren't supposed to be flaky, but you should be able to see a separation between what I want to call layers on there, which contributes to the softness. If you add too much cream when you're making it, you're going to have a block, and that's not going to be a good eating experience. I put about a cup of raisins in there. Easy to make. As I've said earlier, the intersection of ease and great taste, a great breakfast treat for people. You could use milk, but understand the fat content of milk is going to be very low, and as a result of that, they're not going to be as tender. So heavy cream has a much higher fat content. And of course, heavy cream is what they use to whip to butter. I'm only going to have one of these. These are pretty rich. You pay $5 for one of these at Starbucks, so hence one reason I never I never buy any baked goods at Starbucks. I love that mouthfeel. If you enjoy the process and enjoyed the reward, please give me a thumbs up on the video. I know mukbang is a very narrow audience in some ways, but big in others. And it gives me a chance to showcase. Finish it up, Rosie. Don't talk with your mouth full. It gives me a chance to showcase what I make on Friday nights. Anyway, thanks for being along with the mukbang. If you haven't hit the thumbs up, please do so, and make sure to try these out. Try making them yourself. They're super easy. There's a lot of recipes. This is just called a heavy cream scone, and I just added raisins to it. Thanks, everybody.